Swine, my brother?
Nah, no thanks.
Now let me tell you something. If you hit a man, in time, his wounds will heal. And if you steal from a man, you can replace what you steal. And always cross in the green, never in between. Honorable Elijah Muhammad Ali floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
Just thinking about spending another minute with Farrah Convict made me never want to do time in the joint again. Boy, am I happy to see you, man.
And always remember, my brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000, 00, party, oops, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.
What it do?
Period,
What
period,
it do?
period,
What
boo.
it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? We just had to run it back real quick, but we back and fresh and
Hot and fresh out the grease.
Well, we're back in this whore, but this ain't a whore house. And this is your girl
Mona G. Period. Big baby giant.
Mona G, big baby Johnny, what to sum it up. Okay, so these once again are the topics. We have men who hide their churn, aka Duke Dennis.
Dookie
And like
Wookie.
I said the last time, this is not for the men who take care of their kids.
Never.
This is for the ones that holler when they get hit.
Period. They act like they on their period.
Not period, but they're period.
They're period.
Then we have men glorifying women staying loyal to dysfunction and jealous/hate them. Because it's a lot of y'all out there. It's a lot of y'all. Not all of y'all. It's a lot of y'all. And then we have Lauren London and Vanessa Bryant getting their groove back. And like I said the last time, get off they coot noon. Get off they no square.
Thank you.
Get off.
I like
and let them ride. They trying to ride off in the sunset, and you cop blocking. Stop cop blocking. That's what it is. Y'all be trying to cop block.
A lockbox.
Then you got to pick me, love me, women,
feed me, clothe me. Let me stop. Cause that ain't too bad. You can't feed me, but bitch, that would be a pick me.
Then you got the pressure in pregnancy on women. All right, and then it's like with that, we're gonna get into it with that. Can't even have abortions with the laws going on. Y'all don't even want to feed, clothe, be emotionally, financially, and let's not forget physically present in their life.
All these topics tie in so well together. Oh my goodness.
And then ain't no way you want me to have churn if you got Afterpay and Klarna on fast food. Yo, baby crying in the back. I want to fry, I want to nugget.
To get the Similac on the CVS for now. See, that ain't bad, but that ain't, you get what I, that ain't because he's
And then we gonna find all this out tonight on tonight's episode with being honest with yourself, because you got to be honest with yourself. So let's get into it. Men who hide a churn, Duke Dennis, the first topic. Let me read y'all this definition again. Men may choose to hide their children for a variety of reasons, ranging from personal preferences to complex circumstances, while some may simply prefer not to disclose their parental status in dating or social situations. Others might have valid reasons for wanting to keep their children private, such as concerns about their safety or well-being. And like I said, I don't have no problem with
No issue
you
with that one.
protecting your children while dating because you don't want your children to be
Facts.
exposed to any and everybody. But if you're out here not even taking care of your kids, physically being there for them, financially being there for them, and all right, lying to women like you don't have kids at all, that's a
Wussy. Wussy of the year.
just like what is it? X Factor X.
Wussies. Hey, we gotta bring wussy back because it needs to be wussies. Bring that word back. They used to hate that word, but I love that word because y'all be wussies for real.
And then my thing is, back then when your granddaddy and your great granddaddy, when they was out here having kids, at least they was providing for those children. They had a whole household.
Every child knew that daddy. They
The
knew that was
whole
their daddy on the other side of town. Let me stop.
household all taken care of. They didn't even know that they had siblings because the daddy may be like, I got work, this, that, and the third. I can't be there. Boom, 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 boom. But and even if the side woman knew that he had a wife and kids, she didn't say too much because he was at least providing for those children. These men nowadays be creating broken homes and financially, emotionally, and physical broken homes. Like it's like how and the reason why we put so much on a man protecting and providing because you guys are responsible for building that foundation, and we are supposed to add into the home. You guys are the outside of the home, and we literally nurture the inside of the foundation that you created on the outside. But
baby, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got a home to nurture.
They still at their mama house, just like Jody and them, still at their mama house, at their granny house, with their homeboys, be having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roommates, and got 11, 12, 13, roommates 14, is 15 insane. Kids.
And I know rent price is high, so I ain't saying nothing wrong with a roommate if you doing right. Now I ain't gonna say because I know rent price high. People get a hard time shit like that. But 10 motherfucking roommates and your ass got 10 motherfucking kids. Man, get going, dog. At the content house. Let me stop, man.
Not at the content
Nigga
house.
talking about he at the content house, but he ain't got his kids at his own house.
And I don't condone making money off of churn. But if you go at least be at a content, at least
thank
with
you.
the churn.
Thank you. You might as well put all 10 of them churn versus 10 of them content house niggas. You might as well get them 10. That's your team right there. That's your blood. You might as well get the content house with the kids.
Having whole football teams that still ain't making no plays.
And listen, and the crazy thing is, if a motherfucker had 10 kids and can do a content house with other motherfuckers that's not their blood, do you know how much kids watch YouTube and this and that and just be ordering stuff off their parents' phone? Boy, these niggas ain't want no money for real, man. They ain't want no money for real. Because I would have set them kids in front of a dang on, open these toys up. And we about to upload these goddamn YouTube. We about to, you know what I'm saying? These niggas worry about being front-facing cinema.
You know, TikTok love the sponsorship. You have content for days.
Man, if you got... Man, they don't need them boys. See, when you won't do right for it, yeah, cause you just that's to any man. You don't just be spreading that seed and not taking care of that seed. You don't do that.
So let's get into baby mama number either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not really sure. I just know it's one of them, girl.
I've been posting this for a week straight because my child's father does not want to admit that he has kids. He has kids with an S. Mine is 1. along with others. Does he financially take care of his kids? Yes. Check that box all day. Does he physically take care of his kids? No. Dude will go months without seeing his kids. Months. Will y'all change that for us? No. Us coming to the media will not change that. However, y'all have found us. Y'all are harassing us. So now we have to address it. People say we're doing it for clout. We're just not doing it when he's been big. Y'all know we have had kids with him for years. 3, 4, however many years, and we've been quiet. Strong people get tired, y'all. That man got kids.
I remember years ago, they said this man from Greenville, South Carolina. Years ago. I swear, because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like old and believe everything I see. No cap. I seen this years ago when they said Duke Dennis had 10 kids and they be walking around Greenville. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I was so waiting for this to come out.
You know how
I
they
really was.
And like I said, I don't condone, making money off your kids and pimping your kids. But the same way he got all them kids, he could have made something shake.
Something, bro. These kids get on YouTube and wow out. Yo, even Roblox. Man. Man, I ain't even gonna tell them the ideas because they might steal it. Because y'all should have been thought about them kids. I know what I'm finna do for mine. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all should have been having all these children. But can go to a random man nigga house you never met in a day in your life through the internet. Y'all boys hooking up over the internet. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all hooked up over the internet. Now y'all family and locked in and staying at each other's houses for 10 days and cartoon houses and this. Your kids ain't see you in 10 days. But you run these musty ass, crusty ass.
That was just like speaking of content university, when it was like DDD, DVD, DWD, JW,
JWDWD. I had to mute. I was laughing too hard.
When he waited until he was out the university to try to get custody of his child. Why you waiting until after the?
Because niggas is more important than they see. Other niggas that's never seen them a day in their life, that never gave a fuck about them, that never had no type of grounding in their real life growing up. Y'all wait until after this big ass women. Oh, nah, I think I can see my child. What?
When your child make it pro or become this big doctor or anything, yeah, that's my kid. Where you been at all their life? And then you got 10 more.
10 more.
Okay. Y'all, let's get into this. Let's get into
my kids,
the dookie itself.
I own all my motherfucking 8 kids, nigga.
He said, if you look, you took. That's what he said.
A threat to society. If you didn't catch the intro, that came from menace to society. He is a menace to society.
Dude, Dennis the menace.
What really, and just like I said previously, right? I said, just like how they downplay women when, a woman can be 10 across the board, but as soon as they find out she have one child or multiple child, they want to say, oh, she not this and that, basically saying her stock
calling
is down.
her a dog with long ass titties. That's what they calling her. They calling her a dog with long titties.
Not a ran through.
They calling her, she just had a liter. That's what they calling her. Damn.
And that's how I feel. And as a woman with no children, you can have all the money in the world, this, that, and the third. But as soon as I find out you got multiple children, no.
And I wish more
you
women would be like
breaking
that.
my stock down.
Yeah, ain't no way. Cause what you think gonna happen to me when you get in me? You trying to make me baby mama number 3, baby mama number 4, number 5. You everything on your hand, every toe on your feet. You got a baby mama for.
No,
relax.
The same way y'all try to downplay women once again. When y'all found out they got 1, 2, 3 kids, you were not. No, that's how I feel about you men. No, and I'm not talking about all men. And I just want to lay this across the board once again. We're not talking about all men. We're talking about the ones that holler when they get hit.
Mm-hmm.
8 children. Number one, he could have just been like, yeah, I got kids, and move the fuck on. He doesn't owe an explanation for how many he got, who the moms are, what their names are, how they look. Post your kid online if you want to. If you don't want to, that is your right, your choice. But now it just seems like he's kind of ashamed. That is the issue that a lot of people are having. Number 2, and I put emphasis because we don't know, if he does have 8 children with multiple women, he's purposely creating broken homes. I grew up in a household with 5 other siblings, all different daddies. I didn't have a dad there to take me to the bathroom at 2 a.m, so I pissed the bed all of elementary school. I didn't get to see my dad getting ready for work. I didn't get to see my dad coming in from work. I didn't get to sit down with my dad and have dinner. My dad wasn't there to discipline me every single day. I don't care how much money you got. If you're not there, that doesn't replace that present. I got 3 daughters, all by the same mama. I set alarms in the middle of the night to help my baby get up and go to the bathroom because she's scared of the dark. My kids get to see me pick them up from school every day. They get to see me drop them off at school every day. They see me at every single doctor's visit. And I give this same energy to like Tyreek Hill, Nick Cannon, all these dudes who got multiple children by multiple women. That's scary.
And the one thing I liked about this video, he did not blame the mama. He said, you motherfucking I hear. He did not once blame the mama. Not once. Come on, dog.
When you acting dad and you
talk
healed,
about it.
And even if he haven't healed, he's recognized his trauma. And if I don't know if you noticed, but that must be his mother's children he was with. If you saw the let me go to it.
The problem is not Duke Dennis having 8 children. Number one, he could have just been like, yeah, I got kids, and move the fuck.
He recognized.
Girl. Yeah.
And understand.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't even blame his mama. You heard what he said about his own mama.
That's what I was saying.
She does have a responsibility to play in that, but it wasn't about her. He didn't make it about her. He made it about the situation that's going on with the pattern of multiple men.
Okay, talk about it.
Nick Cannon? Yo. That's a whole lot of. And then you got some of them baby mamas going back and having multiple kids after. So you go from baby mama. So you like baby mama 1, 3, and 5.
7, 8, 9, 12, in between 12, 12 and a half.
And you can't, and let me even say this. I ain't even gonna say number 1, because the number 1 had her one and done. Even though she got 2, that's because God was like, you got your twins. But she was literally like one and done. And she married that man before she had kids with this man. I think Mariah Carey dodged the biggest bullet with Nick Cannon. I'm gonna say that.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Even though it was twin, one and done. And out the way, because I think it's a boy and a girl.
A boy, you already got
the way.
You already got. God was like, we go, because God be already be knowing the future, so he be helping people out. He be helping. If you meet him halfway, you ain't even gotta meet him halfway sometimes. Because technically, she did the right thing. She brought
Moved
the
on.
kids under the covenant of marriage. You know, if you want to be
They was married, kids, everything.
well, technically she did meet halfway, but she probably done already start to see, oh, you wanted to be out day, you can have it. Because she ain't double back. That's one thing about it. Mariah Carey did not double back. And not only that, she makes her own money. If you notice, all the other baby mamas, they don't really make their own. They probably got their little cheddar cheese. I ain't knocking what they hustle. But with or without Nick Cannon money, Mariah good. But he's still
Speak on it. Speak on it.
and Duke Dennis, DD is yeah.
Be that secret kid is one of the most disrespectful shit you can do to their kids. For one, that shit is gonna hurt the fuck out of them when they get older and realize that shit. And two, it's like, what are y'all doing that for? Are y'all trying to spare somebody else's feelings over your kid? And they gotta be around here talking about how much y'all love them, and y'all sparing somebody else's feelings over your kid feelings? Let me just say this: if that person, family, whoever you had in that kid from, if they loved you, they was gonna love you. They was still gonna love you afterwards. Look at Tim Anderson.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like even if a man feel like or somebody feel like, oh, well, she got the kids and she's still locked down by the kids and he just get to be free and do this. A man is still creating multiple lives and broken homes and families with these women. With them. He's not taking no precaution, no control, nothing.
At all.
At all.
And not only that, like that's very selfish. For one, how can you care about yourself? You having unprotected sex with multiple women. How do you care about yourself? Because the ST and how can you care about yourself? How can you care about these women? And how can you care about these children? Because STDs can go through you, the mother, and the child. Selfish.
Very. That's disgusting. Not even about to sugarcoat. That's nasty as hell. Simple put it. You literally raw dog him. And then another thing, if you're not actively saying like you in a relationship or we in a relationship, these women could be doing the same thing. They could be messing around with another bop. So then now is another you know what I'm saying? Like y'all could, that's nasty. If you doing the raw with everybody. You ain't just got one. You could just do it raw with and the rest of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And then to purposely leave the seed. So that means you leaving it inside every time. You leaving it all the way in the walls every time. Deep. Pelvic to pelvic.
Let's get into this too.
You're hiding 4 or 5 of them? Do you know how hard it is to hide 4 or 5 of anything?
That's funny.
I could not fit 4 or 5 couches in my living room.
He was done for that.
It's hard for me to pack 4 or 5 bags. Y'all ever put 4 or 5 pairs of shoes in some luggage and see how heavy that shit is gonna be? And you're trying to hide 4 or 5 baby mamas and up to 8 children in the year of our Lord 2025. And you got a young lady out here saying you was almost on your 9th, but she sent that baby to the ultimate father. Come on, Duke, let's talk about the T-Books. This Duke Dennis situation is interesting to me because I'm not into streaming and things like that. I'm just learning about these people. But
I want to start off by saying nothing is wrong with a public person wanting to keep things in their life private.
That's true.
Nothing is, and it's absolutely understanding that a public person would want to keep their children safe and make sure that the face of their children, the children's homes, all those things are put away. So that's there. What is, I'm struggling with is, as a streamer, your content is literally people watching you and watching every facet about you. It's like the Truman Show is what these niggas are living out, right? And so for you to have such a huge part of your life that you never acknowledge, when people ask you about it, you denied it, and then niggas went to snooping, I think that's a choice. Two, what I can ascertain about Duke Dennis from like a cursory kind of investigation is that he is the ladies' man who is the good guy. He's, you know, the chocolate smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like he smell like Stetson cologne when you walk in. Like that's his aura, that's his vibe.
I like that. And 1 million on my nigga.
If I give him grace for him like protecting his children and all those other things, I really need to live in the fact that he knows being the smooth nigga whose skin is moisturized and who smells good, that has 8 children allegedly by a multitude of women, won't fit into that image. Now, because he's a man, that image change won't disrupt his ability to bring in income, for him to be booked, for brands to collaborate with him, even for people to want to follow him. In fact, for a lot of men, that'll make them see themselves in him more. What is funny is that if this was that young lady, was it Zoe, I think her name was, that was denied for streaming university? If this was her and she had 8 children that she didn't tell anyone about, and she had spent years building a community that people were paying to be a part of to support her, it would destroy her entire career. Because women don't get to be private about that. And also women don't get to be mothers and much else based on society standards.
Right.
So I understand people saying, you know, he just wanted to keep it private, la la la. Well, once you denied it and lied, of course these women who are raising your children are going to be like, why are you playing in my face? Of course you're making all this money, and these girls are saying you're not helping them, you're not being a support. So you can't play stupid games and not think you're going to win stupid prizes. And I want to take this outside of Duke Dennis. What I have learned and what I always have to bring myself back into as someone that no matter where I'm working, whether it's here on TikTok, whether it's my day job, whether it's running my company, whether it's speaking on the stage, whether it's just walking around engaging in the world, I benefit from my authenticity feeling accessible to people and something people want to engage with. And a part of my authenticity is seeing my life and understanding my life and me sharing it. Are there things that I strategically keep to myself? Absolutely. Again, for years, you couldn't pull my ex-husband out of a lineup, right? And even when I talk about Austin, there's things I don't say because his son is graduating from high school, so he's on these social media streets, and there's other things at play. But I have control. But for me, if someone was to come on here and say, Dominique, did you ever have a husband? And me say no, that opens a can of worms when I am monetizing my life being authentic, my story, and you watching every facet of it. That's not how it works. And I said this in the video when I was talking about Maya. If you're gonna wear the crown, you gotta deal with your neck being sore. And you can divest, you can abdicate. If I didn't want to deal with people saying transphobic, there should be a world where I should be able to get online, say whatever I want to say, engage in social media, be a human being, and not have people jump in my comments and misgender me and disrespect me. That should happen. And that's not the world I live in. And when it happens, I address it. But also, if it got to the point where it did not benefit me, it pushed me to the edge, it was harming my livelihood, all of that, I would delete this shit, I would put the phone down, and I would keep pushing. I would abdicate the throne. If being Dominique Morgan became too much for me, to where I felt like it was cumbersome to me living the best life I could, I would put down the phone that has me living Dominique Morgan through these devices and platforms, and I would go out there in the world and live and be Dominique Morgan.
The reason why Duke Dennis would not put down the phone, because he needs the coins. If
but the crazy thing
I know there's not just one baby mama that has him on child support, and you're ex-military too.
Yeah,
I would be dumb if I didn't put that man. If you're not going to be there for my child physically, you're going to help support financially. And I wish that they really do have more stricter laws for men who are really denying supporting their kids, like financially. Because no, for real.
I
Because if
kid
you're
you
not,
not, the law for making these men, bro, is I don't know. Some people got it's majority of the law for the men to do what they supposed to do is shit. I don't care. Shit. You got some people who getting a good chunk of change and shit, but at the same time, the law for the women, man, that shit. Because they wait till it's too late.
mm-hmm.
You gotta, oh, well, something gotta happen for like, wow, what? This nigga ain't take care of his baby. I'm finna file these abandonment charges. Like, send him to jail.
Word,
If
they
he want
need.
to be out,
Please know
if
your
they want to
laws
be out,
because
not
I
him. And I feel like if y'all making the men work in the jail, they should be able to still get the child support.
still get that child
Y'all
support.
making them work. Y'all might as well get them child support. They ain't got shit else to do. They ain't got shit else to do. Y'all might as well let them boys get child support in jail. Shit. What they make it? Never mind. Never mind.
And let me pull this up for y'all.
We'll be out here talking about nobody wants to date a woman with kids. Turns out, women without kids, some women without kids don't want to date a man with kids. Because why am I hearing stories of women in the dating scene right now talking about dating men who hid the fact that they had kids? What you hiding? Why are you hiding? Because they know what's gonna happen if they say that in the beginning. They're gonna get blocked, ignored, shut down. As you should.
Hey, I done
As
let
you
plenty of
should.
whoop-de-whoops go. I done let plenty whoop-de-whoops go. Soon as I find out you got a baby on the way, cut off the
And why you went
chopping
with your
block.
baby? Why are you talking to somebody got
The
a baby on the
roster
way?
has now, you are crossed out of the roster. No, I can't have that. Cause how can you be a sneaky link to me? And you out here having proof that you be sneaky. No,
Yeah, you got yeah.
I'm very much like that. Off with their
The
heads
kid
you
is apparently
go.
5.
No hate to Nicholas Holt. I think he's very talented. But the reason that Nicholas Holt can have a 5-year-old son without any of us ever knowing that he had a kid is because men can have children without it affecting their career in any way. How many famous actresses have you seen have a child and somehow return to exactly the same level of productivity, frequency of roles, and type of roles as before? Think about Blake Lively. We recently heard from Lily Allen. There are so many great examples of women who have very, very thriving careers in the entertainment industry. And extrapolate that out, there are many women who have thriving careers in other industries who have children and their career is never the same because women are expected to become primary caregivers and give up a lot of work for their children. Men, they just keep going out there and continuing their career.
There you go. There you go.
Yep. Working while pregnant. Even some of the biggest entertainers, they were still working while pregnant. Still working while pregnant.
Just
So
like
what you mean, regular bitch? Like, like me, like what? Yeah.
right, even especially the actresses, they had to hide, even down to Claire Huxtable, when they had to hide the purses for her while she was pregnant. And my girl Carrie, I think her name Carrie Washington from Scandal, when she was during her pregnancy, hey, you still gotta work while you're pregnant. It's easy to hide your churn as a man than it is a woman.
As a man. Yep.
But let's get into the next topic. Men glorifying struggling with women and are jealous / hate them. Now let's get into this definition. A man in a relationship with a woman he hates typically means the relationship is characterized by resentment, negative feelings, and potentially disrespectful behavior. This can manifest as verbal abuse, belittling remarks, or even physical violence. The reasons for this can vary, but often stem from a lack of genuine connection, feeling trapped, or a desire for control. What's your take on this?
They saw their daddy do it to their mama, and they think that shit normal. Whole
Hold on, you
time
gotta
she was
speak up a
like,
little louder.
you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I said they get that shit from their daddy because they saw their daddy do it to their mama.
Mm-hmm. They will see the woman leveling
Mm-hmm.
up, and that doesn't mean even in a job setting, really knowing her worth and who she is as a woman. He's intimidated by that. He's
Very.
intimidated about her being not only because a woman, of course, as you all know, you have feminine and masculine energy. But when a woman is truly balancing that feminine and masculine energy, he's intimidated by that because the man may feel like she needs to
Why you
always
not bowing
lead me.
down? Why you not? Why my control not working on you? Like what? Why you not acting like my mama?
Boom. Why you not acting like my mama?
Cause your mama enable your behavior and I don't enable your behavior, and you is so not used to somebody disagreeing with how you act. You scared of that, cause you know you wrong. You know, and no matter of fact, you don't know you wrong. You think you're so right. You don't even think you're wrong. You just think you're so right. You just think your way is just yeah. Cause mommy backed me up. And if your daddy was there and was doing that, 10 times out of 9, your mama was getting hurt in the process. So you really ain't shit. I'm gonna say that. Because if your daddy was there and you act like your daddy, your mama was not proud of that. I don't care how she smile and do. She just enabling that because maybe she was scared. But ain't no way. If your daddy wasn't there, then you acting like your mama reacting from how your daddy treated her to y'all. And men will be like, oh yeah, I forgive my daddy because I see now how this and that. You forgive your daddy for leaving you? Oh dog.
They call it what? Stockholm syndrome?
You really hate women so much that you agree with a man leaving you. The man
Like
that
you could have right. I really think that's weird to me because how can you praise somebody that hasn't been in your life? And if they were actually not even realize sometimes that man not being in your life was your blessing.
Was your blessing.
Because he could have put you through the ringer. He could have had you in a crack house. He could have had you on the street.
Yep.
He could have had you malnourished. He could have sold you. He could have sold you to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
He could have had you bouncing around from house to house to house. You could have got molested or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you would praise that man over your mother, and then you would internalize that hate for your mother to the woman you with.
Trickling down.
That's crazy.
Just trickling down. Word. I never, ever,
There's a
ever. And one
man,
thing
and
about
I
it,
think people just really
Go ahead.
oh, play the video.
point. I've been saying for years, behind every unsuccessful woman, there's a man. And I think people just really genuinely are not soaking in my point when I say it. And it's like a man will literally be the downfall of any woman who is super wildly successful, because some men, some will literally see a successful woman and latch their dirty, musty claws into her and see her as an opportunity or be intimidated and want to dim her light. It happens. So it's happened so much over the course of history. I don't even know where to start. There's so many examples I can pull from. And I'll say this: let whatever recent example of a man like being or attempting to be the downfall of a woman, let that serve as an example of what some warning signs are. When you experience success and those men center themselves in their feelings, that is the biggest red flag. I cannot tell you enough. That is the biggest red flag that a man is about to try and dim your light. He is trying to lessen your success to make himself feel better. That is just, it's just textbook. It's textbook. I have not seen an exception to this rule. When that mom was running the marathon that she trained for months, and her husband stopped her directly in front of the finish line with the kids, tried to stop her, and she ran around. Like, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. And if you don't remember that, look it up. But like, that's what I mean. A man will try and like take away from your shine and center themselves. And this spans beyond romantic relationships or even just men, mind you, because anybody who will see a moment of yours, see you working hard, and you reaping the benefits of that hard work, and they make it about themselves.
My bad, y'all. I want y'all to hear that part.
See a moment of yours, see you working hard, and you reaping the benefits of that hard work, and they make it about themselves. Warning, run. They will do you 20 times worse. 20. Yeah, that's it.
Not one lie told. They like I say, they saw their mama get mistreated, and their mama accepted that, and then thought that was normal. And if their dad was there, and their dad wasn't shit, and their mama kept sending them back over and over, thinking that was normal. That's what they saw. No, that's not what you know. No, your daddy was supposed to show you some type of love and some manliness, type of headstrong type of shit. And now you trickling her down. You can't stand to see a woman be happy because she's just genuinely a woman in her, and she has to celebrate. And even like a mother sense, like if you her baby dad or a husband, like why would you want to see the person that you claim you love? Why would you want to see a downfall within them? That just does not make sense. You do not love yourself. If you love yourself, you would know what love is and looks like. You not love yourself.
And then you just gotta, and then like as a woman as well, like you have to be careful of the men that you choose as well, because like just like he said, these men will really gnaw at your light and
Dirty musty
try to
claws.
test
He
you.
say dirty musty claws. That shit was funny. Put that
And they will
dirty
literally
musty
take them
claws.
dirty, musty claws and
Yes.
try to destiny swipe off of you. Take your energy, because you think about this. You know how you. I'm gonna give y'all the subtle signs, women. I'm gonna give y'all subtle signs. When you think of ideas and plans, right? You look at how the man reacts. Not only that, your skin starts breaking out.
Oh, you ain't.
You starting to look masculine.
Oh. Oh. Oh, they ain't ready for that one.
It be subtle signs.
They not ready.
Your body chemistry will literally start to change being around a man who's not good for you.
A bumpy face. Y'all ain't ready. Cause
you wonder why you used to feel so motivated, right?
Now you musty. Now your underarms, you ain't never been musty ever a day in your life till you stop fucking with this nigga. Now your underarms is musty. Now you got a hang toenail. You ain't never had a hang toenail till this nigga came. Wonder, my toe always my. Now you always got a headache. If you always have a motherfucker.
Your body will give you signs. Your body will give you signs. If I'm going to say this, if you're not listening to your body mentally, your body physically will show out.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna see it. You gonna see it. Boy, you gonna be so swollen and blow up, boy.
I would say this, if you a lucky person and luck just, good things just be happening to you. You be around unlucky man, a man that's bringing your luck down.
Now, all four of your tires
is flat
at the same time. While you riding on the interstate, you ain't even got no gas in your car. You had gas in your car before this nigga came along. You had the perfect shade of tint before this nigga came along. He done darkened all the windows and you can't even see out the motor. You can't even drive your car no more. Nigga done got the seats laminated and dead. Like, God damn.
And not only that, for my women who are magnets to money just coming to you, just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. All of a sudden, the money just acting a little teet-weet or a lot of funny, y'all. Please understand. Them signs be there.
You ain't got no money left to go get your hair done. You ain't got no money left to go get your nails done. Y'all can't even go get a 3 for $10 from Chili's. I can't do a 3 for $10 now that I done got a nigga. And listen, not to say you gotta eat out and get your nails done and get your hair done, but think about your peace and sanity before this man came along.
You wonder why you having nightmares.
Yes. Oh my God, you want this, and this is when we talking about the signs. Like there will be signs like you used to have nice and peaceful dreams. You used to go to sleep, and you used to wake up good. You waking up groggy, wondering why you waking up groggy, but still kissing this nigga. Hey, good morning, babe. He doing all that shit. I hate that shit, man. Stop all that throat clogging shit, dog.
They like a walking hate, y'all. They like walking hate.
You got the reason you groggy and got mucus because he got mucus, and you all up in his face about some good morning, babe.
I'm so glad you said that. You could be healthy as a stallion, a good stallion, the top flight security stallion. All of a sudden, you just getting sick out of nowhere. And not only that,
coughing,
ladies,
ear stop up. Let me stop.
Not only that, ladies, I especially when it comes to sex, I believe sex is a beautiful thing, and it's also a magical thing. A man who is not for you can really manifest during
that
sex.
nigga can stunt your growth.
Word.
We just gonna put it. That nigga can stunt your growth.
You may be 5'1", but your spirit always been 6'10". Messing with that nigga, and what I mean by nigga, I don't mean just black men. I put them all in a category because that's just how I am. Okay. Messing with a nigga, he will have you at 4'5" midget level. Okay.
2 feet. You're in a 2 feet kitty pool.
You cannot ride this ride.
Thanks. Speaking of that, y'all not even in tune with it when y'all do it. You just there because off the strength of just being there, girl. Yeah, it's that you before him, you knew who you was and you was grooving. But now you like, nah, this ain't me. I'm usually wetter than them. You know, they be drying them up. We just gonna put TNT. They be drying them up.
That's one thing I pay attention to.
It's like
that's one thing about it. She gonna get hers. Just like y'all be saying, I get mine. My cool. Get me my first. If I have to get wet and you ain't gotta get ready if you already ready.
I'm saying.
Even if I wet and as soon as you stick it in and it's dry, it's not me, it's you. Oh
it's
God,
you.
like,
I'ma tell you that. Right, scrape.
Right,
I gotta tell you that straight. I ain't even about that. And then
right,
I can't. Yeah.
My flower, she gonna bloom when it's time, but she gonna close back up if she knows you're not ready to feed her the proper fertilizer, the proper water.
No, y'all need to understand. Your coochie will be dry fucking with the wrong nigga. We just gonna put TNT. You will be dry. Graham cracker. Crusted up like cornbread. No, I'm so serious because that's a big. If you are really in tune with your sense, like your body and stuff.
What they say, if you in tune with your star player, when you in tune with your star player, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No cap, a nigga drawing you up, that should be your automatic. No, and not that should be your automatic, because it signs before. But you should be like, now hold on now. Nothing ain't wrong with me. I know for sure nothing ain't wrong with me. Because if I start DJing, it's making a lot of noise. The crowd coming. If you start DJing, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads come along. No, where's the crowd? Because when I put my hands on the record,
the DJ ain't even still setting up.
Still, they doing mic checks. When I DJ it, the party jumping.
Boom, 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 boom. The strippers is
I'm telling you,
the strippers is out. We ready to
party.
Sliding down splits and tricks.
Yes.
And
you know I'm good with the splits.
Tricks is in there.
All the hoes in this house.
It's a party.
Bread squad.
It's a party.
Breakfast at the Waffle House, 20 sausage biscuits. But when I come to your house, you ain't even got a cup of water to give a bitch. Nothing.
Turn on the faucet, no water.
No water. No.
Drought.
We not going out like that. Yeah, they hate women.
It should be Niagara Falls, but with the man, and it's just like the energy that the man gives off to you, you can feel it. Because what do they always speak about? A woman's intuition. And if you're strengthening your intuition and strengthening your discernment and strengthening your worth and who you are, you're going to notice those signs, them subtle signs.
And here's my thing. If we have to constantly tell women to strengthen themselves, it's literally saying something about the men. We can't all be crazy. We can, but we can't.
Give me back.
Like, if we have to constantly
they be
tell
taking
women,
them strength, girl. Yeah. They be taking it. So we be having to give it back.
Mine.
Remember that video where he had snatched that paper? He snatched it back.
Cause who you playing with?
But y'all, let's get into this, cause yeah.
Unless y'all want to recreate Baby Boy and be the next event, don't do that shit. It's a lot of Jodies running rampant in this world, and I don't know what y'all be seeing in these niggas. And ain't nobody more mad at the world than a nigga with no money. And especially you doing better than him, he gonna take out all that anger and frustration on your ass. And on top of that, if you a woman that's on your shit, you got a job, you got your own spot, you got your own car, don't be a fucking Yvette. If this nigga got no car, no job, no money, no nothing, it's a flat out bum, why is you entertaining this nigga? Now more than likely y'all gonna say the dick, that's obvious. But if we talking about long term making kids and shit, you dumb as hell if you have a child with that nigga. Now if you just wanna have your fun with him, that's different, have your fun. But if you wanna make a family with this nigga and you letting him use you, you dumb as fuck, I ain't gonna lie, shorty. Stay away from broke, struggling men, stay away.
He ain't count. He did not count, not one. And a lot of men gonna be like, oh, they ain't simp, these niggas simp. No, y'all the simp. Cause y'all simple-minded. That's why y'all think somebody simp. Cause y'all simple-minded. Y'all only got a one-track mind. One. Y'all self. That's the one-track mind y'all got. Y'all self. No way you say you care about, and if you saying you got kids out here and you care about them, prove it. Show me something. Show me you done took this kid to the park and the mama the mama ain't had to ask you. Show me that. Okay. You brought little Junior some J's and the mama didn't have to beg you 3 times. Show me that. Okay. Where's the proof? Little mama fell on her head and bust her teeth and you emergency rush her to the dentist. Without the mama have to tell you she fell because the daughter was at your house, so you had the daughter. Okay, no, you didn't. All right. Let's stop playing. Y'all are unhealed and y'all are uncircumcised in the mind. That's what's going on. That's what's y'all got too much turtleneck around that shit. Y'all gotta cut the motherfucking silly ass thoughts out for real. Like y'all word
and sometimes it be too circumcised and
be too tight. They cut too much off. Cut the meat off.
They cut too much. Y'all, either be too circumcised or too cut off. Y'all just need a balance.
Thank you. Now I'm so gonna agree. A balance is definitely what's needed. For real. On the real, yeah. Cause
y'all, let's get into this. Let's get into what the women gotta say.
Community, there's a lot of women choosing to be single. A lot of us feel like dating is not beneficial. We're better off just being alone because men are wicked and literally ruin our lives. Especially when you're a sacred woman and you're high value and spiritually anointed. It's like these men really come into your life and they see your light and they do everything in their power to destroy you and break you down to the point of insanity. And then they'll just leave you and discard you with no remorse, like you meant nothing to them, and they'll go on about their lives. And then when you had to pick yourself back up and you finally overcame all the things they put you through and you getting your light back, you getting your spark back, here they come back trying to spin the block, to kick you down, to finish you off, bruh. It's like they're literally sent to destroy you. And the crazy thing about it is that they blame women for everything. Oh, it's the men that you're choosing. Not like it's men out here that's faking their whole intentions with women. They're literally baiting us. They get us to a point where they reel us in
and then they're fake their whole intentions. They're fake their whole persona. That whole mask comes off and they're a whole different person. They done switched up. They done flopped and folded. You know what I mean? And it's putting women in this position to where they have to protect their hearts, protect their wombs, extra protect it, extra guard yourself. You know what I mean? And it's like, because of this, it's starting to distort women's perception of love. It's like, if a man sees that you're unhappy, he's going to do everything and go out of his way to make sure you're miserable. You will tell a man what makes you upset, what's your non-negotiables, what's your boundaries, and he'll make sure he'll do everything to break those things. It's like men do things on purpose to make us hate them.
You know how we was just talking about, like, you know, we be having our discussions outside of the podcast, of course, about how there's more men who kill men and women than women who kill men who kill. And it's just like all that negative. It's like when you can't use that negative energy onto a man because you already are not even that man, you bring that same hateful energy to a woman. So it's like you can't. Dang, am I in your, like, I'm really your rival? Like you think of me as a blood and you a crip.
You a crip. GD4.
But I thought we was both supposed to be
on Peru. Yeah, let's take it back. I'm not gang affiliated and there's no copyright to this.
Oh, and then we didn't say before, everything's alleged.
Oh,
and
yeah.
For entertainment purposes, and viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you. Viewer discretion is advised. Nothing is copyrighted. Entertainment purposes only. We stay in that.
In a relationship, he's bored and lonely. Yo, y'all are fucking disrespectful. Who is saying all that?
Play that one more time for your boy.
He doesn't really like you. He just likes the idea of being in a relationship. He's bored and lonely. Yo, y'all are fucking disrespectful. Who is saying all that?
We might as well call Peter on ourselves, because the way they be treating us like stray animals, the way a man would treat you like a stray dog.
And then, you know what? They might treat the stray dog a little better. They might take that bitch home and feed her and breed her.
Animals better than they treat a woman, and it's just like
dogs be running around and sniffing their own piss. A bitch can suck your dick,
licking their own cuckoo
balls
and balls. You sitting there teaching them tricks and everything like that, making sure they got food and water.
Word.
You won't have the same respect for the woman you sleep with.
What? I would, man.
The same tender love and care you will give to an animal, y'all do not give that tender love and care to a woman and the kids. And I will iterate this again and again. We are not talking about all men. We're talking about the ones that holler because it hit them.
It's the teaching the dogs trick. Oh shit. Skickin' boy.
Why was I thinking the same thing? I'm like,
they love it.
They be like, look. Why y'all don't do the same thing for the women, especially if she make many achievements in her life. Many milestones have been made in her life, and you'll congratulate an animal before you will congratulate your own woman.
Good boy.
Such a good girl. Okay, wait.
Here's a treat for you.
You know what? You will see them men nurturing them little puppies and be like they be like the mother dog. She need her rest and everything like that. But if your baby mama or your wife or whoever you with at the time have a child, damn, you don't get up to get down. She did that. Her body changing. You don't say that to your whole ass dog who done got raped.
Be ready to wash the dog and all. Ready to bathe that dirty ass dog.
Word.
What? Wash the dog before they wash their
Take it to
scales.
the vet and all.
All. Soon as something happened to the dog, but soon as the wife say something, soon as their girlfriend or their baby mama say something, oh, I'll look at it later. What? The dog throw up. Now you want to take the dog to the dog emergency ER. What? Your baby mama say she was hungry. Can you get her something to eat? And you complaining? But you about to go to Dollar General and buy a gravy train for the dog. Gravy train? Come on, no pedigree, no Purina. I think Purina for the cats, but you get what I'm saying? They'll do so motherfucking.
Either way, and then not only that, say the dog going to heat, you make sure she got Pampers,
everything,
heat warmer.
The nigga taking the Pampers from the kids and put them on the dog.
Not the kids.
He's taking the loves and putting them on the dog ass. That's fucked up, dog. Shit. You see how they do, dog? That's crazy, man. That shit is crazy. Like, and the fact that, bro, it's literally the fact that I have examples of this, like, known for, like, doing, in real life. Like, I'm like, and me, I'ma call the nigga out on some shit. I'll say, you gotta get that for you. Where your child at? The fuck did you do? Oh no, I ain't. You got it too much. You can be out here with me and Kiki and Kaka, but your child call you on the phone while we together and you got a damn attitude. I seen this in real life. I'm like, dog, what the fuck? Get the fuck away from me. No, I don't even want you. We don't gotta talk. I have an example. I hypothetically asked this dude I was talking to a question. I think he had like a 1-year-old, 2-year-old daughter. That should have already been. But we was chilling one night, and I said, if you had one last person to save on her, who would it be? Without a hesitation, I said, who? I said, hypothetically, if it was the last person on earth, who would you save? Without a pause, this nigga said me. He chose me over your daughter. I started to punch that nigga in the face. I said, you can get out. You can get out my yard.
He said you over.
I was so disgusted. I was so fucking disgusted. I look at him and I said, ain't you got a daughter? I was so pissed off that he said me. I like, from me asking the question to him answering, after his answer, I immediately went in, ain't you got a daughter? Yo, what is your issue? You chose me over your flesh and blood, you child. Hit that
and it's
Jody.
the fact that he thought that you was gonna.
Oh, he thought he ate, girl. He thought he ate. All his fat ass did was ate. And I had like me a big man. Still do. Just full of lies and pies, as they say. Because ain't no way your big fat. Ooh, that shit. I'm sorry. I ain't even about to go in that bed. But it's no way you chose me over your dog.
And he probably said it so fast, like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him with this one."
I wish I could lie on how fast this man replied with me after I asked him a question. It was no second. It was no wait in between. He must be thought he ate. Bitch, get out my yard. Hope I slap you in the back of your fat ass head, bitch. And I blocked him. Yeah, like you don't
As you
hell
should,
no.
because I can't
And
believe he would choose you over his
listen,
child if it was a burnt.
listen. He didn't even say joke, haha, TT. I said, ain't you got a daughter? He said, yeah. I said, so you still gonna choose me over your daughter? He said, yeah. Like literally, he was like, yeah. Bitch, if you stop. Oh, I should have slapped that mother. Oh, that shit made me so mad. Oh, that made me so mad because you really don't give a fuck about your daughter. Like anything can happen to your daughter right now, and you would not give a fuck, but you gonna sit up here in this random ass lady motherfucking face and tell her, well,
yeah, that's barbaric. That's
I
very
wish I could find that nigga and post. If I find that nigga, if I see that man, what the fuck was his name? Jonathan. Oh, yeah. Jonathan. I hope I forgot your last name, Jonathan, but I'm putting your ass on blast, yeah, because I can talk my shit. I don't give a fuck. We calling out here. We can call out a motherfucking famous person. I can call it Jonathan. I'm gonna find you, Jonathan.
Jonathan Nathaniel.
Jonathan.
I
don't know. It might have been Jacob. It started with a J. It started with some type of J. I'm gonna find that nigga.
But
yeah,
I'm
gonna beat his ass. I got if I can talk about somebody famous, I can beat a nigga. Entertainment purposes
you gotta
only.
call him out because you got
that was disgusting, girl.
That's really sad, and my
that was
heart went out to the child because she don't even know that her dad would literally choose a random woman over her, and he really did smash you.
Exactly. You chose me.
That's how, and he probably don't even take care of his child for him to say some mess like that.
I ain't see no car seat, no crumbs, no shoe, no toy. It looked like a whole car.
Man,
and it might be was your baby mama kind. You clean it out and left the stuff at the mommy house to come see. Cause niggas be lying.
Man, Alexis, at this point, men be saying they got kids as an accessory, as a trophy, because they don't have that many achievement in their life. Besides the ones that be hiding their kids, the ones that don't do for their kids, but saying I got so and so kids. Yeah. Man, y'all just use this as these are my ladies.
Yeah, these my gals. And then you see all my girls, especially they got all girls, because you know niggas that be hoes be having a lot of girls. A lot.
All the whoop-de-whoops that I have girls.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of them have boys. I kid you not. All of my sneaky links have girls. And this is no exaggeration. Like, I wish I could be like, psych, no. Every time I cut them off when I found out they have children, girls. And I'd be like, damn. Damn. So let's get into the second topic. Lauren London and Vanessa Bryant getting their groove back. You know why I don't like the police pussies of the world? Because y'all daddies, y'all granddaddies, and y'all great granddaddies, as soon as the wife passed away, they already have a lady friend waiting
at the funeral, pulling up in the motherfucking hearse. The lady friend driving the hearse.
But these two women, cause that's like your significant other getting locked up their whole life. I'ma get me. I'm sorry. It's too much. Why would I want frozen fish when I can get fresh
Fresh,
caught fish.
fresh fried, battered, taking out the green. It don't even got to be battered sometimes.
The old base seasoning and the other
Yes.
seasonings
Mm-hmm.
and the butter and the
Mm-hmm.
corn and the potatoes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why would I not choose all of that and get a ration of you?
Y'all rationing around here? Y'all rationally? I don't like rations. If it's my rations and I make it my rations, then yes. I don't like no rations from nobody else, no. Not from no nigga. Not from no nigga that supposed to be mine and this and that. No. Nigga say he supposed to be mine and I only get a piece, a crumb. You starving me. I feel.
And even with Lauren London, right? I mean, not Lauren, my bad. Vanessa Bryant. It was alleged that she was pregnant, but even though she debunked those rumors, and y'all ain't gonna fight her.
Oh,
y'all ain't gonna beat the baby out of her. It's always the man who ain't got no money, no legacy.
Beat the fucking baby up.
Always got something.
My bad. My bad. Cause they really not gonna beat no baby out nobody. Like if a bitch pregnant, like you say,
She still it's her itch gotta be scratched too. Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only that, y'all be sweeping it under the rug, especially with Vanessa Bryant and Kobe Bryant. When he was alive, he was cheating on her.
Kobe Mamba, respect the snake. Respect the 21st.
Well, she got another snake.
Thank you.
She was,
a mandingo, a big King Kong go ding dong.
No matter where it come from white man, Asian man, Mexican man, Indian man,
she
black
got a
man.
little.
It don't matter where both of these women getting knocked off from. Let them women be.
I ain't gonna care.
I know one thing. If the good Lord is, or the good goddess allows me to be married, and then we grow old together, and God forbid I die first, I'ma say, make sure you get you, cause no, it's too. If I know my pussy,
I'm gonna tell him to think about me though. I'm gonna tell him to, but get yours, but think about me. Don't think about
right. Make sure I'm still in your heart.
You know, still gotta be a little selfish on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say
want
you
you to get it.
Every no motherfucking body though. Okay, that might be a little double standard now. Now with and I'm only saying that with the Kobe Bryant and Vanessa. Now, if it was me, hey, if we wasn't married in life, hey, I know what to tell you. Somebody else might want to wife me up. Okay,
it's still I'm not
But make sure I'm still in your heart. You can get that meat wet however you please, but make sure I'm still in your heart, big dog. That's all I ask. But I would want him to say the same for me. Like if he passed away first, I know
I love you and this and that, but ride that dick like you did for me. But think about me.
Right. In the moment, just make sure you think it's me riding you.
But
make sure you still get yours too.
Thank you.
I said, and that's just gonna how it be, because
you got to move on. You not my last. I promise you. It's more when it's 15 minutes in the next bus coming. Come on.
This is not victim mode. My first, my last, my everything, okay?
Oh shit. They want women to have the image of being so closed up. Bitch, no, I'm about to bust this pussy wide open for you time out.
Even when Granny was in that moo, as soon as she got in that room with that man,
oh, okay,
flipping that moo right up under yonder. It went from here to right there, right? It went. Look, I even got Nip. And even Nip say,
okay,
Lord, let it get your little 1, 2, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on, you could get it. Just think about me. That might be petty now, but at least I'm telling you to get yours. At least I'm trying to look out for the cookout, you know. But men want women to censor them so much, and other men want other men if they want women to censor a man that has died and make that her whole thing that she has to be. No. Y'all just wanted to be the wife.
And that goes back to and for you to say that goes back to what we was just talking about, how men are jealous of women. Why was just like with the Lauren London situation, she had her brand before she met Nipsey Hussle.
And they both are big successful people. So still, even if separated, she's still Lauren London. Like, her name alone don't have to be mentioned with Nipsey for people to know her. Let's T on T. Lauren London. I'm gonna put I know Lauren London before I knew Nipsey Hussle. That sounded weird. But
I knew Nunu. I already
Thank
know
you.
who Nunu was, okay?
The new shit.
Rocking that new.
Already.
Let's get into this. So with Lauren London, right?
It's very interesting. I think it's wild how people will try to tell you when you should move on or not move on based off their own readiness.
Yep.
So because some fans are really loyal to Nip, they feel like X number of years later, it is such a good thing that she's single. Because what? Because why? Because you're not ready for her to move on to someone else, because you're still holding on to the relationship she was in for several years. I mean, their story is beautiful, but she also has the right to move on. And if this is you, if you've been in that situation, please don't feel like you have to delay your happiness because other people are not ready to see you move on, because other people are still holding on to what you had. And if we think bigger, don't feel like you have to stay the same person that you used to be because other people are not ready to see you grow up, glow up, or evolve. And so I just think a larger conversation is had. And it's just bringing up a lot of thoughts for me. So I'm curious what other people are thinking about this concept of moving on, even if other people are not ready for you to move on.
And then with Vanessa Bryant.
Stay silent while y'all ran rumors about her being pregnant. Did y'all forget who she is? So let's get this straight. Vanessa Bryant is not pregnant. But instead of the boring denial posts, she hit you with the Rihanna meme, lounging in the ocean, drink in hand, and middle finger up. Iconic. But let's get to the problem here. Why do y'all feel so entitled to a widow's uterus? Why do people think women moving on is betrayal? She lost her husband and her daughter in one of the most tragic stories of our generations, and y'all want to make up rumors because she put on a baggy hoodie? Let's make this clear. Healing is not betrayal, and gossip is not journalism. Put some respect on her name, and while you're at it, check your misogyny. You can't expose a woman that already survived the unthinkable. But what you can do is make yourself look crazy.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay. And I just be Why do you feel so entitled that this woman should not have a baby? That these women that were with these sisters men that done passed on and done moved on. And even if the nigga ain't moved on, they want a woman still attached to this nigga. Why? Like I saw this interview where what's her name? Toya, Lil Wayne, Reggie mama. The interviewer asked her like some question about Wayne. And in a way I was like, why are you still attaching this won't she has her own thing. Like women be having their own thing and it be years and years and years ago that they done messed with and done detach themselves from this man. Why do y'all feel so entitled that they still have to be entitled to this? Like that's weird energy.
Mm-hmm. Cause they still want the woman to hold on to male energy so bad.
So bad. Wanting this fairy tale hold on to the love and maybe he'll come back. Maybe he'll come back. Bitch, I left. I don't need no nigga to come back if I left. And if he do try to come back, no. Cause why would I leave you if shit was good?
Oh, okay. So y'all, let's get into this next segment. Pick me male-centered women. A pick-me girl is a term used to describe a woman who actively tries to gain male attention or validation by distancing herself from other women and adopting stereotypical masculine behaviors or interests. She often presents herself as not like other girls and may even downplay her own interests or achievements to fit this image. And a male-centered woman is a term that describes a woman whose thoughts, actions, and life choices are predominantly influenced by her perception of men and their values. This can manifest in various ways, including prioritizing male validation, seeking to be a good wife or a daughter-in-law, and generally focusing her life around men's needs and expectations. Ooh, I'm tongue tied. But yes, what's your take on this, girl?
Girl, they got a lit out here. I don't know what the fuck going on. I ain't trying to get copyright.
Oh, some of the music. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, pick me women or male-centered women. They are not your girls. They will just like a
They will
man.
agree with everything they man say.
Right. Right. Definitely agree with everything that a man say. Will abandon, like say you can plan a whole date with your girlfriend, right? Boom. Soon as that male, now everything is changed. What?
Everything. Now you gotta go
You
home
change
early.
you change your whole and even persona, your whole persona may change when you're around that man versus when you around your good girlfriends, your good sisters, or your mother, or anything like that. You would and pick me women and male centered women, they would literally choose a man over their children. It can go even further bizarre into it when it comes to a woman who would choose a man over her children. But if she's willing to do that, she's willing to do that with her friends and her family. Point blank period.
No cap. She's not, and I feel like if you're a mother, it's like, and then if you have daughters, it's like, damn, you're showing them like choosing the man to believe everything he's saying. You, and even if you're not like mistreating your daughters, you're showing your daughters how to be not treated by a man, like not treated properly by a man. Like if you not mistreat, like say The mama is like a really good mama. Like she show her daughter love, she support her, but the man just horrible. It's like you showing your daughters you not worthy of being who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like you could be a good mama, but then again, you ain't showing good qualities of what a man should be treating you and your daughter.
I feel like most pick me's and I don't even know how people may feel, but I don't give a damn. Most pick me's, most marriage center women, they probably be the main ones that will feed the man before they feed their kids.
Big ass plates too. Big servings of
And
food.
this, and the service that's not even better because a man does eat more than children. But I feel like if you automatically gonna feed the man before your kids, like that already say a little bit about how you feel about having that
No, I'm saying
male
big servings
centered
of food. He taking from the mouths of the kids, and she serving it to him. He taking out that's why his plate so big because the kids ain't got nothing to eat.
They got the big steak, the big mashed potatoes, the big corn. The kids got Uda noodle,
Ooh.
or they got a teeny weeny.
Girl.
They got a little, just a little bit, little. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I was just about to say it was this lady on TikTok. Random. Find this lady on TikTok. She's living in a hotel with like 6 kids and she's pregnant again. She in a hotel because of the domestic violence situation. Okay, understand that. She got a man, and she got a man. And what she fed this man was steak, like you said, the big steak, the big corn, the big mashed potato. The kid got Uda noodle, half piece of Brussels sprout, and half of a hot wing. She got 6 kids. 6.
Is that the one that's like 26 with 6 kids?
Yeah. It's 2. It's actually like 2.
There's a interracial couple like that too.
Okay, well, I don't know that one, but it's a darker skin woman on TikTok. I blocked them all. But
because I don't know if you heard of the interracial couple where they was all on the floor. All the kids was on the floor. They was
I blocked them too. I blocked them too, but no, her too. Like I think they got like 5, 6. One maybe like one young and maybe one on the way, if I'm thinking. But y'all in a one room. This ain't even no bedroom. I'm saying one. This ain't even no studio.
Yeah, because they said the kids was sleeping on the in the tub or something like that, or they all. I remember. I briefly heard about that, and I was just like, yeah.
I ain't
and this man can't improve. And my thing is, that's first of all, there has to be an underlying pedophilia or molestation going on because for you to have sex in the same room as your children
every time. Now listen. If the kids, if the kids was babies and y'all was doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like the kids babies. And not to say y'all doing it every time in the room with the kids doing it, because I still feel like, that's too, that's still a little too much. But but one open space and y'all still doing it, and the kid, listen, y'all don't let the kids go nowhere, so y'all have to fuck in front of these kids. That's slack. Yeah, it's some type of yeah.
So let me play this for you.
Chick that begs to be picked by a man by saying, I will pay half the bills, I will cook, clean, be your maid, do whatever you say, go to work 40 hours a day, raise kids, and we're going to build together. Who's mostly the same age. Okay, it's someone who basically is a 50-50 partner, not a wife, not a girlfriend, but a 50-50 partner. If you are a 50-50 partner, you are not a wife. Okay? Because nowhere in those wedding vows does it say that you need to go out and pay half these bills.
Yeah.
It's not a slave, actually. You know why? If you have money and you're driven and your career keeps rising because of the woman you're with, you're a boss.
Oh, okay. And y'all may not like Shira 7, but I love me some Shira. And not only that, yes, I love Miss Sprinkle. And she not only has a podcast for, just leveling up as a woman, but she also has a podcast on the spiritual side of everything. And they both ties together, but she do separate them because not everybody is into what she's into. But majority, a lot of people may not like her because they feel like she's trying to make women be gold diggers and anything. But if you actually listen to her, she's actually telling women to know your worth, because in America they teach you to be a slave to these men.
50-50.
But if you go to other countries, you literally have to have a dowry. You have to prove that you can provide for the woman before they even allow you to marry their daughter. The cultures is different here. But in other countries, you have to be that provider. You have to have proof of stability before you can marry their daughter.
They ain't going for shit. Where that money at?
So yeah.
And I hope, and I agree, because why not? Why wouldn't you want it? Why wouldn't you want your kids or future family to have good bloodline, good money, income, good? You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly don't feel like that's too bad of a thing. Why not? Why not?
Because that's actually generational wealth. Because even in the United States, they have this fairy tale, like even in cartoons, they have this fairy tale where, oh, the man will just pick you and love you, and then y'all run off in the sunset.
Cinderella and shit.
Yeah, but it doesn't. In reality, it doesn't work like that. Love can only go so far. When a man is not financially stable, he's mean. He is mean.
That nigga will harm you.
And let me see. Did I already play this one?
A chick that begs to be picked by a man by saying, I will pay half the bill.
Okay, all right. Let me play this one.
Myself, I don't know why I have not learned this by now. Male-centered women will always turn on you. Male-centered women will always end up turning on you, especially if it even remotely pertains to their man. They will always turn on you. Just protect your peace. Let them learn on their own. Be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad it gotta be that way too, because it really don't have to be that way. Because if
it don't. And hear what she had to say.
I cannot be friends with girls who center men. Like, when we go out to eat, you talking about a man. When we on the phone, you talking about a man. It's like when we text and you talk about a man. Send me those friends that talk about goals, talk about traveling, talk about life, talk about blessings, talk about something other than a man. Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong, I get it, but I can't. Like, I just can't.
And let me play this one. Oh, wait, hold on. Remove that one. Oh, this one. There you go.
With a girl that is literally male centered. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be in a relationship or anything like that. But if you're willing to put down your friend for a sense of approval, or even ditch your girl to go be with a guy, or fight with girls over a guy, or willing to be a side chick, and just like say F you to your own personal values and morals and integrity, we cannot be friends. Now, I do have empathy for these women because I sit there and think, like, damn, what were they missing in their lives to be in this position where it's like they're always fighting for male approval? Like, that part of me, like, feels bad, but I also have that boundary where I'm like, I have empathy for you, but I still can't fuck with you. But I hope you grow and become a better person and eventually learn.
And it's not just side chicks or anything like that. It's women who accept babies being made on them, a man running their car on E, lying about, oh, he was at work, but he was in Tisha face at her job. It's all that.
Cause ain't earlier we was just talking about the Jody and Yvette. Yvette was kind of a pick me too. She kept accepting a doggish ass man, kept accepting a doggish ass man, and she also felt like she was better than the second baby mama when you was getting ran through the mud.
Patting her little nitty bitties when the baby mama came through to pick up the baby. Get that girl her baby. Like she did something. And Jody mama was wrong for letting that girl hold her baby.
Cause Jody mama was an enabler. She definitely was an enabler.
Big time.
But let's get into this next topic. Pressuring pregnancy on women. So understanding reproductive corrosion. Reproductive corrosion refers to any behavior that aims to control someone's reproductive health decisions, such as pressuring a partner to become pregnant or to continue a pregnancy against their wishes. This can be achieved through various methods, including verbal threats and intimidation, threatening to end the relationship if the partner doesn't agree to get pregnant or have an abortion, birth control sabotage. Y'all let me. There we go. Birth control sabotage, interfering with or destroying contraception methods such as removing condoms during sex or tampering with pills, financial control, withholding money for contraception or other healthcare services, and pregnancy pressure, explicitly demanding or pressuring a partner to become pregnant when they don't want to. But we're going to get into that one later. So I encountered, like, especially, I always tell this story. When I was doing hair a couple of years ago, and I was doing hair in my house, I was doing hair for this older woman. She was married, but then later got divorced or whatever. And she was like, just have children to get it over with. To get it over with.
She a wussy.
What? And I kind of feel like pressuring. Oh, why would you pressure me into having children? You don't even know if I'm mentally stable to even at that age. Because I was what 21, 22, and you're pressuring me to have a child.
No, you
I'm not
still was a
even
baby.
able to deal with the child. Not even financially there. Like, no. And just because and it's crazy because by the grace of God, I pray that you let me see until I'm 100 and beyond. But you will have women who have children and things may happen and they're no longer here.
Thanks.
And I tie that into saying you're telling me have a child now so I can enjoy my later years. But what if that person never makes it to the later years? And all their life, all the years they were here living, it was nothing but struggling with children. Like what?
Oh.
You
Right.
don't people go through postpartum differently. People
Mm-hmm.
harm you people women you would never think that will harm their children because of postpartum. I think pressuring women for pregnancy is just like pressuring getting married to a man that's no good for you.
Word. Oh, y'all been together so long, y'all. Hell no, this nigga ain't treat me right for so long. Why the fuck? First off, I ain't even about to be with him so long if he treat me wrong. Mm-mm. All right. Hey, it's 2025. We alive. Know your worth.
Okay.
Crashing out because the people are celebrating that they're 21 with no kids, yeah, and making videos about it, and just participating in the funny trend. As a mom that has a 10-year-old, that trend ain't did nothing to me. It didn't piss me off. It didn't make me upset. It didn't make me jealous. I'm actually happy that people are waiting to have kids until they want to have kids because the children won't be hurt. Do y'all not realize that having kids when you don't want to have kids makes you very angry and makes you harmful and dangerous to that child too? They are making fun of the women, especially the women that are like plus size, talking about it looked like you had 5 kids. Are you okay? It's given that y'all hate y'all life, y'all hate y'all kids, and y'all probably don't have no help from y'all spouse or y'all family. But like nobody told y'all to have children. I love my 10-year-old down. I love her. She know I adore her, okay? But shit's on my fucking nerves. Y'all life, y'all hate y'all kids, and y'all probably don't
StreamYard,
have no
y'all
help
gonna
from y'all
get this
spouse or y'all
message to go
family.
through.
Y'all
Hold on,
the
because
people
y'all
are
need to hear
celebrating
this.
that they're 21 with no kids, yeah, and making videos about it, and just participating in the funny trend. As a mom that has a 10-year-old, that trend ain't did nothing to me. It didn't piss me off. It didn't make me upset. It didn't make me jealous. I'm actually happy that people are waiting to have kids until they want to have kids because the children won't be hurt. Do y'all not realize that having kids when you don't want to have kids makes you very angry and makes you harmful and dangerous to that child too? They are making fun of the women, especially the women that are like plus size, talking about it looked like you had 5 kids. Are you okay? It's given that y'all hate y'all life, y'all hate y'all kids, and y'all probably don't have no help from y'all spouse or y'all family. But like nobody told y'all to have children. I love my 10-year-old down. I love her. She know I adore her, okay? But she gets on my fucking nerve. Let's be for real. The reason why y'all mad and crashing out and attacking them girl is because y'all see the freedom that y'all wish y'all had. Nobody told y'all to have kids. That's not their problem. Nobody told y'all to marry or be with people that don't fucking help y'all with the churn. So sorry, thoughts and prayers, but them girl ain't got nothing to do with that. You chose that life. You gotta deal with that.
Thoughts and prayers. No, for real. And I'm teasing. I'm a baby mama too, so it's like, yeah, you ain't not to be putting pressure on women to get abortion, but it's like, nigga, you did not have to impregnate this motherfucking woman. It's great. If you sitting up there throwing her pills, and this why bitches be having headaches, because niggas be throwing their birth pills away and be putting aspirin in the motherfucking pill bottles, and bitches just taking aspirin every day, thinking shit supposed to be working for a headache, and that shit giving them a headache because it ain't their birth control medicine. So they body out of order. Niggas poking holes in condoms. Niggas getting the condoms too small, saying, this don't fit, this don't fit. Nigga, get the right size. Get your correct size. And if you don't know
They
your
think
correct
they
size,
be having dicks the size of whales. You know damn well that condom can fucking fit. Stop fucking playing with me, bruh.
Because if foot can fit in condom, I done
But
put
hey, you ever see that
to
video where they took the condom and they had it out like while the car was rolling and that thing
talk
was
about
expanding?
big. And I know it ain't, I know they ain't putting condoms on whales like you said. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, come on, dog. Come on. We got
And I'm
come
gonna
on,
play this
dog.
too.
That's the the way every day goes.
People who try to pressure women into motherhood should also be required by law to help those same women raise their children. Maybe if that happened, y'all will learn to mind your damn business. Mind your business. Y'all be wanting to be in.
Mind
Oh,
it.
y'all be ready to go to the baby shower and be like, oh, I'ma be godmama, God daddy, this, that, and the third. Just let me know if you
When the
need
baby start
help.
meatballs.
Soon as the baby born, where y'all at? Gone in the wind. Nowhere to be found.
No more TTs, no more uncles.
But y'all be pressuring these women to have kids. You don't even know if during their childhood they was killing cats. But y'all be wanting these women to have children so bad. No. And you know when you was just talking about a condom situation, when I was younger, 21, 22 years old, this boy was tracking my period. He was like, oh, I was just trying to make sure to see if you wasn't pregnant. What?
What? Threats.
What?
Danger to society.
No.
There's a big threat on the loose. Where the bounty hunters at? They need to start putting these niggas up.
You would. Men would try to trap you.
Mm-hmm.
They would try to trap you.
I'm 45 years old. I don't understand why people are still bothering me about having kids. I mean, menopause is right around the corner. Like, why do I have to have a kid now? I made the decision to go child-free in my mid to late 20s. It served me really well. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to be selfish. I wanted to do whatever I wanted all of the time. Don't get me wrong. I love kids. I love their energy. After the age of 5, toddlers seem like a lot of work. They're always screaming and they're always crying and puking, and I just couldn't. And how do you guys afford kids? I mean, really? Kids these days, an 8-year-old wants a PS5. I went to the mall and some little kid had a better designer bag than me. I see a lot of moms struggling too, and frankly, I don't know what's worse. Struggling with trying to bring up upstanding citizens, them struggling with the constant exhaustion, them struggling with the expense. It's not for me. It absolutely is not for me. I never really wanted to be a mom. I don't think I have a biological clock. If you make the decision to be child-free, stick to it. Don't let anybody sway you, because they will try until you are lying in your coffin to make you have kids.
And children are a blessing. And I know for me personally, I do want to have children one day, but yeah, a lot of that, I'm okay with waiting. I don't see what's the rush. I really don't see what's the rush. And things happen, but I feel like there's also, especially when you reach a certain age, I feel like it's very controllable. Like, I don't know if you heard, there's this 41-year-old who got pregnant and she found out that the baby daddy has a whole wife and he wanted to stay with his wife. And she's like, 6-8 weeks pregnant, and everybody in her TikTok comments is like, you are abortionable amount of weeks pregnant. And like, she's still like, I think I had blocked her, but she kept ranting on about the same thing about pregnancy. I'm like, girl, you go on. You 41 years old and you.
Hey, and see, the crazy thing is, women be having babies later than that, but it's like, I wouldn't want. First off, I'm a baby mama, so I'm gonna say I wouldn't want to have no kids out of no see, baby mama.
And a damn good mama too.
Nah, facts. We gonna put some respect on it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that to the head, to the heart. But nah, and the moonshine is so nice right now. Yeah. But as a babe, like you do not have to rush and you can be an abortional amount of weeks and go ahead and do that. And when I say, and listen, when I say this with love, you can do that. It's okay to abort that man baby. It's literally okay to abort that baby. Oh, it had a heartbeat. Yeah. That nigga had a heartbeat and he left you with a baby. And listen, I'm telling you, I'm a baby mama. But the thing is, you don't have no kids. You don't have to rush to have no motherfucking kids. I know people, when I can speak, I know people who done had abortions and stuff like that. There's no judgment with me. But that nigga, he ain't a
You gotta do what you gotta
Yeah, let's
do.
go get some credit afterwards, bitch. I got you. I got you. Shit. Yeah, I got you, bitch. Yeah, for real. Like, you don't have to deal with no man. You don't have to deal with no man.
That'd be the best thing to come out with no kids at the leaving a fuck ass
A
situation.
toxic situation. The baby was gonna be so stressed.
Yeah.
Let that man
And
go.
then you have so many, kids suicidal, and it's just, and they be mad at their parents because it's be like, why would you bring me into this world and with all these problems? Like, that's just like, okay, this, I don't know if this off topic, but the couple that has like all the broken bones and they still end up having a child. Like, why would you bring that child into the world with the same condition that both of you guys have, knowing that life has been hard for the both of you guys, and if it wasn't for the village that y'all had around y'all wouldn't
couldn't
be
support the
as
babies.
mm-hmm.
Just for a feeling. And like I don't want to take away from nobody wanting to be a mom and stuff like that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at the same time, people without disabilities have kids, with disabilities, and it's hard. So it's like,
You just have to be, I won't even say mindful. I mean, yeah, be, especially when you reach a certain age, like, just be mindful of your womb, because even with that, like, the man that you have children with, who's to say that? Because who's to say he's going to be supportive? Because you don't have to be married and that man will still be involved in your child's life regardless. But to pressure a woman into having children, I think that's a detriment not only to her, but that's a detriment to the child, because that child is gonna be a walking resentment, and with a whole bunch of issues stemming from how the mother, because how, just like the segment I was talking about with the Adriana Smith, who's brain dead. And when it comes to pregnancy, like, the baby has to get all those nutrients, and when it comes to those nutrients, those thoughts, those everything that the woman experienced, the child feels. So you think that woman had a horrible pregnancy, and that's because she resented the father, or she didn't want the baby for real. The baby can feel all of that.
Yo, word, I made sure to have good feelings with mine. New, for real.
And then not only that, how with your pregnancy you had to get like shots and everything. Like, who's to say you're gonna have a healthy pregnancy too?
Boom. That's why I say people without disabilities, healthy as a horse, still be having kids with disabilities and stuff be happening. Like, and then something could happen even to your child while they child. While they a child, anything. You do have to be, and then DNA's here and here. You never know, his DNA not matching up to yours, and then boom.
Or then you could be like, dude, one of Dennis baby mamas. You thought you was that was, you thought you
Mm-hmm.
was, y'all had just the one child together. You was his first and he was your first. Come to find out, he got a whole village he ain't tell you about. And now not only you got to deal with a child, deal with that situation with the baby daddy, now you got to deal with multiple other women and their children as well. So it's just like,
like, damn, that shit fucked up.
let me play this.
Or it's too late. Too late for what? Now, I'm going to have to agree with my girl here. Too old for what? I had children at 35, turning 36. And I did it because everybody literally was like, okay, you're married, now what's next? Baby, baby, baby. First of all, I couldn't even have kids. I wasn't even sure that I wanted to have kids. We were going the adoption route. I thought I was infertile forever. So the fact that they asked me that question made me crazy in general. But I knew I wanted a family. And so what is the rush? You can adopt, you can have a surrogate, you can get donor eggs. Ladies, work on yourselves and make sure you're ready before you have kids, because you can divorce a husband, but you can't get rid of a child. And remember, once you have that child, you are stuck with that man forever, okay? Choose your partner wisely. Not your partner for your husband, but the partner you make babies with.
And then men switch up at the babies too, so it's like,
damn,
why we gotta always be careful? These men need to damn muscle up, toughen up.
They need birth control. I'm tired of us always
Yep.
having birth, and I do feel like birth control does stem from women having ovarian cancer.
It does.
Having a lot
It
of
does.
hormonal imbalances, going back to being with men. I feel like men being with the wrong man can cause you to have a lot of UTIs, have a lot of
BV pH off balance.
all of
pH
that.
supposed to be 7, it's at 14. Ho, you might bake in the bakery down there. You might get the bread on.
And it's even proven that even if the chemistry, you could be with a man for 20 years, you be with the next man, boom, you pregnant, because the chemistry wasn't there. Your body literally choose the man. Your women choose how the term it go. A woman's body chemistry will choose the man that the
Yeah. So men need to be,
I don't know why I'm tongue tied with it, but yeah, but your womb, your body chemistry will literally choose if that man is going to be your your baby's father or not. You have that power. But going back to you, like we both been saying, you could be 50, 60, 70 years old and end up with a baby. And then not only that, speaking of that, I remember listening to, I don't know if it was a TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. I know I heard it somewhere, but it was a nurse. It was a 70-year-old couple. They was both in their 70s. The woman ended up getting pregnant. They couldn't even terminate the pregnancy because their religion didn't allow that. So now you have a whole couple who are married, who most
70
likely
years
do love
old.
each other, but knowingly they don't want to have this child. They're up in age. They didn't want to maybe start all over again. So, a lot of that plays. And then not only that, you'll have a lot of the older. What's going on? There we go. You will have a lot of the older women who will pressure younger women, or just women in general, especially if they are married. Whole time, the man and the woman agree that they didn't even want to have kids in the begin with.
To begin with, they're trying to pressure them, and them people be knowing what they want. They be like, we do not want fucking kids. We out here being us. Y'all do not have to pressure a couple for real. They be pressuring so bad. Nobody don't have to have no kids.
So let's get into the last segment. Last but not least. Afterpay and Klarna on the fast food. What's your thoughts, girl?
I can see if it was groceries, for a couple $100 and you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm trying to feed the family, but nah, you want to bring McDonald's every day. You want to Applebee's McDonald's every day.
You can't even tip your bartender if you want Afterpay Klarna on fast food. Come on now.
Please tip your bartender.
Cause now instead of that meal even being $10, cause Klarna be charging interest or Afterpay be charging interest if you miss a payment. So now you paying more on the fast food.
Now you paying
than what you originally began with.
Man. Come on, dog. Like I said, you could have got some groceries and cook at the house and had that shit for weeks.
Right.
You ain't even ordering nothing for the kids. Damn. Kids, this the kids' money. You using the kids' money.
Right. The $10, the old man at the cookout or the rich auntie that gave them $20, $30. You done told them.
You done deposit that money on the Cash App card and then put the Cash App card on DoorDash app on the Afterpay app. Why are you taking that baby money and loading it on the Cash App card that TT done gave them for a toy?
And not only that, the delivery be more than the food.
Whole time, the delivery is more than the food. Yo.
A mess. A mess.
So really, you ain't even paying for the food for real. You still really ain't paying for the food for real.
Paying off her tacos.
Hold on. What you was about to say?
Go ahead, play
it. Now, I done seen a lot of shit in my life. I ain't never seen nobody get on a payment plan for $11 worth of tacos. No shade. But this is wild. This is what you call utilizing your resources. I mean, shit, honestly, I ain't even mad at it. This borderline genius. I mean, honestly, like.
No, it's not. It's all the way dead. It's all the way dead.
Fast food now. No.
If you already owe your last dollar.
No.
Because my thing is, if you have a car and you need to get to work and you barely got gas, but you spent your Afterpay money on fast food when you literally could have saved that gas money and went to the store yourself. This is borderline debt. No, it's all the way dead. My apologies. You talking about borderline genius. No, it's genius for Afterpay and Klarna. That's who it's genius for. Because they gonna get theirs.
If I could go somewhere to eat, I wish I could go to Ruth Chris and be like, yo, y'all take Afterpay? But no, deadass, if I walked into an establishment that sold food and they told me my total was $40, either you can pay us $40 right now, or we can just take $10 from you every 2 weeks until that $40 is paid. I'm going to do the $10 because, I mean, shit, that means I got an extra 30 at the moment to do something else with. You feel me?
Now,
Goddamn. You about to go get a ball. You about to go get an onion with the 30.
If you can't even Afterpay your weed, man.
Okay. Tip your bartender.
You can't even afterpay your weed man. Do you really think that's a smart idea to afterpay fast food?
Then if you
And he
afterpay,
talking about Ruth Chris. Ruth Chris ain't even fast food. Ruth Chris don't even I've been to Ruth Chris. I would not even tell y'all afterpay. No, I need all my monies. I need all, because at the end of the day, what if you dispute your card? Now you still out of, see, you talking about genius. You dispute your card for Klarna and Afterpay. Then now the business can go bankrupt for not even receiving all their money, all of their $11.01.
$11.01. Because that's literally how the payments be on card.
You going bankrupt because now the fast food going bankrupt because they didn't get their full $5 biggie bag from me. You gonna get it out the
Oh, shit.
I don't care. I just cancel my card and get a new one.
I just cancel my card and get a new one. I get a new email address. Oh, now the $5 biggie bag is classic. Oh, Lord. Oh, let me stop because I'll be laughing at that all night. Goodness gracious. Not the Klarna for the $5 biggie, dog. Come on, dog. You could have went in and changed off at the shit, dog.
Let Klarna and Afterpay been around doing the $5 foot longs. Subway, shoom, shoom, shoom. It would have been a
Subway
rush every day.
It wouldn't have been no Subway.
Platinum.
It wouldn't have been no more Subway. They would have eat Subway out.
They would have bring the Subway man back who had the big pants.
Please leave Jared out of this big old motherfucking stank ass. Dirty clawed. Dirty musty claw paw.
Dirty musty claws.
Dirty musty claws. That girl said dirty musty. No, that boy said dirty musty claws.
A damn shame. A damn shame.
Now does Afterpay, because I don't know who's going to be more pissed off, Dave Ramsey or Dr. Now. Shit. When my parents were my age, they were closing on a house. Hell, now you can close on a 2-topping deep dish pizza from the damn Domino's. Are you kidding me? If I ever am so damn bad that I can't pay cash for my Domino's pizza, then I'm sorry. You know what? Just go ahead and count me out. Peace. Could you imagine going to a financial advisor and saying, "I'm so sorry, but I'm in debt because, I just really wanted that Sonic milkshake. And I had to DoorDash it and use Affirm." If you're that down bad, why aren't you using DoorDash? At that point, just...
Wait, now the milkshake chip from Sonic was classic now. Sonic milkshake.
And the thing about it, if you can't even afford happy hour prices, bruh, when they shakes and stuff is only $1 and change, because I know, because I be up there.
And then on the app, you get specials and deals for Sonic with the shakes and the Root 44.
All day sales with the app. You are correct.
All day sales is crazy. All day sales at Sonic is so crazy, but so right. Like, they got something for everything. Hot dog day, Friday, Sonic day, Sonic double day, pickle day. Like, what the fuck do y'all got going on?
That you be having deals on deals. Like, the thing about it, every restaurant have deals if you just have their app. And I only know this because my older sister, got churn.
Okay.
And
And
she
see,
be having the
boom.
points on the app stuff, getting free drinks, free meals. You
Period.
ain't got. And
Free
don't
family
forget
size meals. Let's put it at that. Okay, family size. We
Starbucks
ain't
gonna
no
go.
look.
Starbucks, all the Starbucks gonna go update.
Okay. Let's.
I'm about to run that back because it's
Yeah.
in the deep dish.
I wanted to bust out laughing then because that deep
Now
dish
there's
got me. I wanted the Kiki. Then we say deep dish from Domino's.
You see how I was cackling?
Girl, because he say, I know, he say down payment. That had got me. I say, damn. Man, run that back.
Afterpay, because I don't know who's going to be more pissed off, Dave Ramsey or Dr. Now. Shit. When my parents were my age, they were closing on a house. Hell, now you can close on a 2-topping deep dish pizza from the damn Domino's. Are you kidding me? If I ever am so down bad that I can't pay cash for my Domino's pizza, then I'm sorry. You know what? Just go ahead and count me out. Peace. Can you imagine going to a financial advisor and saying, "I'm so sorry, but I'm in debt because I just really wanted that Sonic milkshake,
Oh my God.
and I had to DoorDash it and use Affirm." If you're that down bad, why are you using DoorDash? At that point, just walk.
Let me
go to the store and pick it up. Could you imagine sitting down and saying, "All right, honey, we're paying the bills this week. Oh, what's that charge for?" "Well, that's for the chalupa that I got last week from the Taco Bell." Come on, man. You're going to shit it out in 5 hours. Why are you paying on it for 3 weeks? I mean, make it make sense.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
You paying on a chalupa for 3 weeks?
Klarna. For Taco Bell?
It was the Affirm for the shake.
Mm-hmm. And we just said
And
it
then
should
he
be
said
$1.
a down payment on a 2 deep dish Domino's pizza.
That bitch is half price if you go on the app and order it. Like, come on, we trying to help y'all. And we know prices is high, so that's not what we're saying. What we are saying is you don't have to resort to Afterpay corner for fast food. That's what we literally saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying straight out the mouth, off the tongue. I ain't never. And if I thought about it, I would have cooked it at the house. Y'all boys need to put y'all elbows on the table sometime. Damn.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. For $10, right? You got $10. About $10, $11. If you craving fast food chicken nuggets and fries, there is a Walmart, Dollar General,
Put them on.
Food Lion, Aldi's, and whatever grocery store near you, you can get the Tyson's chicken nuggets and the fries.
Tyson and Purdue be good.
What? And the tendies. If you want the Negus or the tendies, they buy 10, 11. That's the same. That's cheaper than the fast food restaurant because for a little bitty fries and about 6 chicken nuggets, that's going to run you about $12. When you could get a whole bag of Tyson and a bag of fries for less of the price.
And then if you get a membership at Sam's Club or Costco, your ass can get the shit, but like the quantity, the big ass double quantity side for that motherfucking $11, $12. I'm no kid now. I bought a bag of mangoes for like $6 in that bitch. That shit would have been $8 at damn 12 on the app. Y'all got come on now. Y'all would have why y'all matter
if you're gonna be I feel like if you're gonna do Afterpay and Klarna on fast food, you might as well should be a couponer at this point.
Bingo. There ain't no way your way that motherfucking cheap. And I ain't gonna cap, it really is people that cheat, but ain't, come on now. That means.
And then at Raising Cane's, they doing Afterpay and Klarna on Raising Cane's with that seasonless ass chicken nuggets and them dry ass fries. And
Chicken
the
bird
only thing
wings.
that tastes good is the damn bread.
Chicken bird. They got chicken bird tenders. Boneless chicken bird, seasonless, boiled, then fried. Boiled better than fried. Seasonless. No season nowhere. All seasonings have to go out immediately. Do not bring seasonings
Look at
in.
that damn family pack. Sorry to cut you. Look at that
No.
damn $74. Bitch, what happened to the 2 for $20 at motherfucking McDonald's? You could have get all that at McDonald's for like family pack for like $20.
Yeah, why are you paying $74 for 4 burgers and 2 fries? 4
The
drinks?
delivery fee.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that because they big asses ordering from 30 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes away for this. Oh, we have to try it. We can get it on Afterpay because it's so far. The delivery fee.
$74. You could have took your ass to a nice ass restaurant. You
You
make
could
it
have went to
break.
Chili's. Them motherfucker 3 for $10 at Chili's. Why y'all stop fucking playing, dog? In the way. Matter of fact, the way. Not to cut you off, the way food prices is $74. Y'all literally could have went to Aldi's and y'all could have racked up. Y'all could have racked up for the 74.
Even Olive Garden be having the deals.
Oh yeah.
$74 for the family meal pack. Word, that's groceries right there. You could have had a bunch
Whole
of you could have
buns.
a pack of beef patties.
Is that single patty?
And instead of the frozen fries, you could have got you a bag of potatoes.
No way it's 2 single burger combo. 2 single burgers for 70. I'll punch y'all in the back of y'all meniscus.
And it says 4 interest payments of
How much?
small. What that thing said, $18.50.
Oh my goodness. That's how much the meal should have cost. That's how much that meal should have cost if you would have got it on the app and coupon it. No.
You know, for $74, a family of 4 could have went to a buffet.
And you wouldn't even.
And
you probably wouldn't pay
the
60, 62, 65.
Boom.
And I feel like that.
And how old the kids might be free, so you really only paying for you.
Yeah, it's about 65. If you So, and then a buffet, you can take some home a little bit if you know what you're doing. I'm just hush, but you know what I'm saying? You know what you wasn't doing.
Yeah, I know what my aunt used to do, especially you trying to do a little Chinese, you trying to mix it. They keeping that shit. We ain't
for entertainment purposes only.
I'm just saying.
No copyright, no copying fragments, no copy fragments intended.
Just trying to letting you know. Just letting you know. But let's sum it up.
Bow.
To sum it up, go ahead.
Y'all motherfuckers always listen. We be talking on this bitch and we joking shit, but for real, on the real deal, you gotta speak up and you gotta be truthful. You gotta speak that truth. That shit gonna make people either want 2 things: fuck with you harder, which means I'm the type of person you tell me the truth, depending on what it is. I'm fuck with you, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, be head on with shit. You don't gotta lie. We all grown. All that lying and shit, that shit childish. You gotta heal that trauma because something not healing you for you to constantly lie. Something ain't healing for you to always just to be lying. Unless I don't know if you living in the reality world.
Or you don't like your reality, so you always lying to try to create a new reality, but that reality is not authentic.
So You have to keep lying to yourself too. You lying to your motherfucking self.
And lies do catch up with you.
Oh God, I done lied before that shit done. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Telling you, I'm trying to be as truthful as I can. I done lied before, but that's why I can get up here. Yeah. Yeah. I always be truthful, even if that shit. You got to say that shit. I like saying that shit now. Well, not now, because I always say
Can't
that
be
shit.
Kodak all the time. I lie to you, but don't you lie to me.
I ain't lying no motherfucker. I'm telling you, I real. Because for one, that's just going to create rocky situations when you're not truthful, and it's like you ain't had to lie now. Trust is broken. I don't
You ain't
believe
gotta
you.
lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie.
You gotta start lying to the people that you love. Let them know off real. Stop being a motherfucking deadbeat too, and stop hating. And tip your bartender.
Tip your motherfucking bartender. Well, we will see y'all on the next episode.
No pins.
And y'all love yourselves. Bye.
Swine, my brother?
Nah, no thanks.
Now let me tell you something. If you hit a man in time, his wounds will heal. And if you steal from a man, you can replace what you steal. And always cross in the green, never in between. Honorable Elijah Muhammad Ali floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
Just thinking about spending another minute with Farrah convict made me never want to do time and joint again.
Boy, am I happy to see you, man.
And always remember, my brother, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, get a dog a bone, 2000 party, oops, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.